Hi, welcome everyone. It's Sarah Brown here, and we're doing a yoga practice today. Really gentle vinyasa flow. It's been extremely hot here in London, and I know that doing a really sweaty power yoga session sometimes isn't necessarily the best thing when the nervous system is already overwrought with the environment that you're in. So we're just going to start to slow it down and really settle into some deep stretches. Quite a lot of back bends today, so it's a really lovely cooling way of opening up through the torso and counteracting any of the stress response that perhaps the hot environments might bring on, which is the closing in of the body. So when you're ready, we'll come to a seated position at the back of the mat, and we'll start with some breath work and then we'll move into it. We'll see you there. Just starting to trace the breath as you land on the mat. And feel that break in the weather after all of the building of pressure and the heat. So hopefully the environment's feeling a little more calm, a little more tranquil where you are. It certainly is here. And that too perhaps is a reflection of your internal state as well. Just allowing everything to calm and cool as we take a deep breath in through the nose and exhale. Maybe take a sigh, or maybe opening the mouth, let all the air out. Again, we take a deep inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. We bring the hands to your heart press center, and as you gently take a bow of the head, just take a moment to give thanks to your commitment to turning up on the mat and actually making it to the mat today. I know that these mornings can sometimes be challenging and things can get a little chaotic, so taking this time out for you is important, and you made it, and well done. And perhaps in this moment taking a deep inhale to set your intention for this practice. It may simply be to follow the breath and to stay connected to the breath. We reach the prayer all the way to the sky. Perhaps look up as we reach up. And as we exhale, drawing the thumbs down through your heart's third eye space to your heart space, and then rocking forward into your tabletop position, tucking the toes under if you'd like. We draw the belly in round through the top of the back. We exhale, drop the belly to the floor, release. Inhale, round through the top of the back, creating a beautiful wave through the spine. And then exhaling, drop the belly to the floor. Two more. We inhale, draw the belly in. Exhale, drop the belly to the floor. Lovely. On the next one, inhaling, draw the belly in, round through the top of the back. Begin to push down into the palms. Feel that connection to the earth underneath the hands as we begin to lift the sit bones up into your downward dog, pressing the heels down into the floor, and the softness through the knees. And exhaling. For 3 breaths, we inhale. Exhaling, draw the shoulders away from the ears and a slight wrapping of the upper arm outwards, corkscrewing the top of the arms from the shoulders to the edges of your mat. Inhaling and exhaling, feeling the top of the back spreading wide, the skin beginning to stretch, lifting the sit bones, perhaps engaging the belly a little deeper as we press the heels towards the floor and the shin bones towards the back of the mat, feeling the length of the back of the legs opening. And exhale. Start to walk the feet heel to toe towards the top of the mat until we bring our big toe mounds to touch. Spread the toes wide. We take a deep inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, press the fingertips down to the earth or into the shins as we forward fold, forehead releases to the knees. Inhaling, bending the knees now, we circle the arms above the crown of the head, reach the prayer to the sky. We exhale, forward fold, hinging at the hips, thumb through, third eye, heart space to the floor. We inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands. Step the right leg back into your long lunge. Lower the knee to the floor. Reach the fingers to the sky in prayer above the crown of the head. Press the hips forward. Lift the heart and chest. Inhale. We exhale, frame your front foot. Lift the back knee off the floor as we step back into high plank. Lower the knees down on the exhale. Lower the chest and chin into your baby chaturanga. Just pause for a moment as we hold here at low baby chaturanga. Lower the belly to the floor now, untuck the toes. Lift the heart and chest as we inhale. Exhale, lower the forehead to the floor, tuck the toes under and press through your high plank. And lift the sit bones high, downward dog. Pressing the heels towards the earth. Deep inhale. As we exhale, start to walk the feet forward towards the top of the mat. Big toe mounds come to touch at the top of the mat between the fingertips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bending the knees, we circle the arms above the crown of the head in prayer. A little mini back bend this time as we look up, reach up. Exhale, forward fold, thumbs through, third eye space, heart space to the floor in reverence to Mother Earth. We inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back with the left leg now into your long lunge. Lower the back knee to the floor, reach the fingers to the sky in prayer, shoulders down, belly in. We inhale, lift the heart and chest. Exhale, frame the front foot, lift the back knee off the floor as we step back into your high plank. Option to lower the knees, chest, chin, or full chaturanga. Mini hover in your low chaturanga. We then press forward through the arms with the chest into your up dog or baby cobra. Exhale, roll over the toes, downward dog. 3 deep breaths here. We inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more, pressing the chest towards the long bones of the thighs as the shoulders draw away from the ears, grounding down through the index finger knuckle and the baby pinky fingers. Inhale. Exhale, lift the heels. Step the right foot forward between the hands. Left foot comes to meet it. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Forehead releases to the knees, body weight over the balls of the feet. We inhale, bending the knees, sink the sit bones, reach the fingers to the sky, Utkatasana chair. We inhale for 5. Exhale, sink a little deeper and rock back into the heels. Inhale for 4. And starting to build some heat into the body, using that fire breath. The Ujjayi breath, a slight restriction at the back of the throat. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Exhale. 1 more. As we exhale, forward fold, hinge at the hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step or lightly jump to the back of the mat into your high plank. We lower Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, roll over the toes, down dog. Taking a deep inhale, we draw the right foot in through tiger pose, nose comes to the knee. Hold for a moment here as we breathe. Create space for the shin bone to extend forward between the feet. Lower the back heel down on a 45-degree angle. We reach the fingers to the sky for warrior 1. Inhale. We exhale, frame the front foot, draw the right foot back through your tiger pose, place the foot down beside the left into high plank, lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. We exhale, roll over the toes, down dog. Cleansing breath, inhale. We exhale. On your next inhale, draw the left foot in through tiger pose. Squeeze the heel towards the glutes. Lift the sit bones high. Nose comes to the knee as we ground down through the palms of the hands. Extending the shin bone forward, we place the foot gently between the hands. Lower the back heel down 45 degrees. Squeeze the glutes, reach the fingers to the sky. On the inhale, warrior one. Inhale and exhale. Frame your front foot. Lifting the foot off the floor through tiger pose with control, we place the foot beside the right. Lower through chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. We exhale, roll over the toes, down dog. Beautiful. Taking a deep inhale to cleanse. On the next inhale, right foot comes through tiger pose. Place the foot gently between the hands, back heel plugs down 45 degrees. Inhale, warrior one. As we exhale, open the arms and the back foot to line up to the back of the mat, warrior two. Press the front knee back to the right edge of the mat and squeeze the tailbone underneath. Pull the pubic bone towards the chin. And belly's drawing in. And we exhale, sink a little deeper. Inhale. Exhaling, roll the left arm over the top of the head to frame your front foot. Draw the right foot back into your tiger pose, nose to knee. Take a moment here. We exhale, place the right foot beside left, lengthen the spine, lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. We exhale, downward dog. Inhale to cleanse. Taking every care with each transition and each movement. Experience the sensations at every level of each pose and each movement transition. We draw the left foot in through tiger pose, nose to knee, belly in. Extend the shin bone as we place the foot between the hands and lower the back heel down. Reach the fingers to the sky, warrior one. We inhale, belly in. As we exhale, broaden the arms and open. Back foot lines up to the back of the mat. Belly's drawing in. We're pressing down through the arms as we lengthen the spine out of the floor. Inside seam of both legs is strong and active. We inhale, press the left knee back. And exhale, sink low. One more breath. We inhale. Exhale, circle the right arm overhead to frame your front foot, drawing the foot up and squeeze back into your tiger pose, nose to knee. Place the foot beside the right, lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. We exhale, roll over the toes, down dog. Beautiful. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, draw. Right foot in through tiger pose. Place the foot between the hands, lower the back heel down. Reach the fingers to the sky, warrior one. We exhale, warrior two. Inhale, flip that front palm, reverse your warrior. We exhale, circle to frame the front foot. Step back into three-legged high plank. Lower three-legged chaturanga. We inhale, up dog. Exhale, roll over the toes, down dog. Deep inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. We draw the left foot in through tiger pose. Extend the shin bone forward. Place the foot between the hands. Back heel plugs down. Inhale, warrior one. We exhale, warrior two. Inhale. Flip that front palm. Reverse the warrior, maybe taking a bind. We then exhale, circle to frame the front foot. Step back into three-legged high plank. Extend the thighs. Lower three-legged chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. We exhale, roll over the toes, downward dog. Beautiful. Deep breath in. We lift the heels, bend the knees and look forward. Step or lightly jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. We exhale, forward fold. Grabbing hold of the peace finger grip with the big toes, we inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Pulling on those big toes, forehead releases to the knees. Deep breath in. And exhale. Deep inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Now as we exhale, release the grip. Big toe mounds are now touching. We bend the knees, sink the sit bones, reach the fingers to the sky. Utkatasana chair. Exhale, forward fold. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step or lightly jump into Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Beautiful. We lengthen right heel all the way to the sky, toes flexed back towards the shin bone, three-legged dog. Bending the knee, we yawn the hip open, stacking right on top of left and pressing your right shoulder to the floor. Deep inhale. Exhale, draw the knee in through tiger pose. Place the foot between the hands. Lengthen the arms through to prayer as we come into your crescent lunge. Shoulders draw down, belly draws in. Body weights over the ball of the front foot. Keeping the fingertips interlaced in prayer, we inhale, lift the heart, lift the chest, look up. As we exhale, come through crescent lunge and lengthen the spine 45 degrees forward. Lift, floating the back leg into warrior three, extending the arms forward. We inhale for 4. Exhale. For 3. Exhale. For 2. Exhale. For 1. As we exhale, gently lower the back leg down, reach the fingers to the sky, crescent lunge. Still in prayer, look up, reach up. We then frame the front foot. Lower the back heel down 45 degrees as we stretch the front knee for pyramid. Deep inhale. Exhale. Using a block, if you'd like to, place the block just on the outside of your right foot. We inhale, take your right hand to the right hip, lengthening left fingertips by the ear, flat back to the floor. We twist your left hand onto the outside of your right foot on your block and twisting through the torso, upper body from navel, lengthen right hand to the sky, twisted pyramid. Inhale for 3. Beautiful. Shoulders down. And we're pushing down into the palm of the left hand and pushing down into the big toe of the right foot for 2. And exhaling, last one. We then release, frame the front foot and bend the front knee deeply. Hands come to heart prayer center. We twist left elbow over the right knee, twisted lunge. Inhaling for 3. For 2. Last one. We reach the fingertips forward by the ears, lengthening the spine. Feel the heel pressing towards the back of the mat, strength through the spine and back. We frame the front foot, step back into your high plank, lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, roll over the toes, down dog. Cleansing breath. Inhale. As we exhale, lengthen the left heel all the way to the sky, toes drawing back towards the face. We bend the knee, squeeze the heel towards the glute firmly, and then stacking left hip on top of right, press left shoulder to the floor. Inhale, squeezy glutes. Push away from the hands. Elbows are hugging into the ears. Shoulders are drawing away from the ears. As we exhale, draw the knee in through tiger pose. Place the foot between the hands. Back heel stays on top. Reach the fingers to the sky, crescent lunge in prayer. We lift the heart and chest, look up. Exhaling, come through crescent lunge. Extend the spine forward. We float the back leg, warrior 3. Press the palms together and draw the shoulders away from the ears. Holding for 3. Lengthening, inhaling deeply. Use the breath. Last one. Lift the thigh a little higher as we extend the spine a little further. Lower the back foot down. Lift the heart and chest. We then frame your front foot. Stretch the front knee as we place the back heel down 45 degrees. Pyramid second side. And release. For 3. For 2. Inhaling and exhaling for 1. We place your block, if you'd like to, on the outside of your left foot. And choose whichever setting is best for you and your arm length. We take your left hand to the left hip. Squeeze the glutes. Reach your right fingertips to the top of the mat by the ears, parallel flat back to the floor. Place right hand on the outside of your left foot. And twisting from the navel, we extend the left arm to the sky. Deep breath in. Exhale. Deep inhale. And exhale. 1 more. As we exhale, frame the front foot. Bend deeply into your long lunge. Reach the fingertips to the sky, crescent lunge, and then hands to heart, press center. Twist right elbow over the left knee for twisted lunge. Stay with me, guys. We've got this. Use the breath. The breath is to calm. The breath is to cool. When the mind starts getting chaotic, it focuses us. For 2. Strong through the back thigh. Make sure it's engaged. And last one, we reach the fingertips above the crown of the head, long spine. Frame your front foot, step back into your high plank, lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. We exhale, rolling over the toes, down dog. Beautiful. Lowering the knees to the floor, taking the big toe mounds to touch. We'll press back into child's pose for 3 breaths. And just take a moment here just to gather yourself. Re-engage with the breath if you've lost that connection. And beautiful. Pressing down into the hands. Tuck the toes under and we lift the sit bones into your downward dog. Really nice. Taking an inhale. Lift the heels, bend the knees, look forward. Lightly jump or step to the front of the mat. We inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Bending the knees, we roll up through the spine, coming through your Tadasana mountain pose. Broadening the collarbones, squeeze the glutes and feel the feet anchoring into the earth. Hands come to heart, prayer center. We're lifting the right knee to the front of the hip. We can either hold on at the front of the knee or peace finger grip inside big toe, second toe. Either extending the heel out in front of you and then opening it to the side, or grabbing hold of that knee and we just open the knee to the side, making sure the hips stay square. So whichever variation you chose, we hold here for 3, for 2, for 1. Extend the leg back in front of you and then crossing the ankle over the knee, hands come to prayer. We sink low into your figure 4 chair. Inhaling for 4, 3, 2. Last one. Come to standing, lift the knee high. We then take the right hand in front of the thigh, take the left hand behind the back, and coming into the beginnings of your birds of paradise. When you're ready, you may wish to extend that lower leg for 4, 3, 2, and exhaling, bring the knee in, hands come to prayer, and we stand back in your Tadasana. We inhale, reach the prayer to the sky to reset the spine. Exhale, hands to heart, prayer center. Taking a deep breath in. Lifting the left knee now, peace finger grip or hands at front of knee. Extend the heel or simply opening the thigh from the knee. We hold for 4, 3, deep breaths, 2. Last one. If you're holding onto the big toe, extend the heel towards the front of the hip and closing the knee. We then cross the ankle over the right knee, hands at prayer, sink the sit bones low, figure 4 chair. Lengthening the spine, pressing the knee down, flexing the toes so we protect the knee joint. 2. Last one, we stand firm and strong, lifting the left knee. We take the left hand underneath the thigh, right hand behind the back, and find your bind, and extending the leg into birds of paradise for 4, for 3, for 2, and last one. Hands come to prayer, feet come down into your Tadasana. We inhale, reach the prayer to the sky. Exhale, forward fold, hinging at the hips. Inhale, halfway lift. We exhale, step your right leg back into your long lunge. Walk the hands around to the right long edge of the mat as we come into Prasarita. Inhale, halfway lift, toes turn in, body weights over the balls of the feet. We exhale, forward fold, holding onto the outside of the ankles. If you find that your forehead has come to the floor and you'd like to go into your headstand, please feel free to do that. If not, just holding in your Prasarita side straddle is absolutely fine. Draw the body to the thighs, making sure the body weight's over the balls of the feet. We inhale, tent the fingers on the floor, halfway lift, flat spine. We then exhale, interlace the fingers behind the back, squeeze the heel of the hands together and forward fold, releasing the arms over the head. And Prasarita C. For 3. For 2. And on the last one, we inhale, release the fingers, tented hands on the floor, lengthen the spine. Turn your right toe to the top of the mat. Continue to walk to the right foot to the top of the mat, long lunge. We step back into your high plank, lower chaturanga. We inhale, up dog. And exhale, roll over the toes, downward dog. We inhale, lift the heels. Begin to tuck the tailbone under and rolling through the spine into your high plank. We roll onto the blade edge of your right foot, lengthen the left arm to the sky as we come into your Vashisthasana side plank. Deep inhale. Exhale, option to take any leg variation you choose. For 3, for 2. Exhaling, last one, lower the left hand to the floor. Continue to roll straight over onto the left blade edge of the foot, right arm to the sky. Lengthening the chest, we hold for 4, for 3, for 2. And as we exhale, lower the right hand down, lower through chaturanga, full belly to the floor. We take the right cheek to the floor and reach the arms back and take a moment. Beautiful. So we're going to move into bow pose now. And do a series of postures to strengthen the back. So taking a deep inhale, squeeze the inside seam of the legs together. We'll move through locust pose first and then build into our bow. So taking the forehead to the floor, squeeze the shoulder blades together as we corkscrew the arms, palms to the floor, lift the thighs, heels squeeze together for locust. Inhale. Trying not to crunch through the neck. So we want to keep the back of the neck nice and long. Eye gaze 45 degrees forward. For 2. For 1, lift the heart and chest a little higher. Squeeze the fingertips back a little more. And we exhale, release. Left cheek to the floor. Maybe give the hips a little wiggle. Beautiful. Forehead to the floor. Squeeze the inside seam of the legs together. Palms turn as the heart and chest lift and lengthen forward. Feet lift off the floor. We reach for 4. Inhale. For 3. For 2. And last one. And exhale, lower. Right cheek to the floor. Let everything go. Completely surrender all the tension to the floor. Beautiful. Moving into your bow pose now. So we squeeze the heels towards the glutes. Take the forehead to the floor first. Pressing the inside seam of the knees together, pubic bone pushes into the floor. We squeeze the shoulder blades. We lift the heart and chest as we push the feet into the hands and then up. Inhale. For 3. For 2. For 1. And we exhale, lower release. Let everything go. Legs release to the floor. And let's repeat that one more time. So taking the forehead to the floor, bring the heels to the glutes. Squeeze the knees together. We're squeezing the shoulder blades together, which lifts the heart and chest. The back of the neck is long. We push the feet into the hands first and then drive them up. We inhale. You may rock a little as the belly fills. For 2. And for 1. We then exhale, release. Let everything go. Bring the hands underneath the armpits. Tuck the toes under if you choose. We press back through a puppy pose and then release into child's pose, untucking the toes. Beautiful. We're rolling up through the spine now. We can tuck the toes under and taking the hands to the small of the back, we're moving through into your camel. So continuing with our back bends, rolling the shoulders, we press the hands down into the sacrum, top of the hips, lift the heart and chest, and we look back. Inhale. So all of these heart openers are cooling exercises. They calm the nervous system, open through the front of the body so they relieve stress. Let closing in and protective mechanism when we're under a lot of stress, tightens through the front of the body. So this counteracts all of that. We then exhale, come through to neutral, untuck the toes, place the hands onto the top of the thighs, maybe close the eyes down and just allow the nervous system to integrate that into the body. Perhaps your blood pressure's gone up a little. Take a couple of breaths just to bring yourself back down. Really nice. So the next option is we're going to move into an inversion now. So if you would like to have a play with your headstand or the beginnings of headstand, if you're not really wanting to do anything onto the crown of the head, maybe you've got a headache today, or maybe you're just not really into doing headstands because of the shape of your head, you can come to laying on your back and extend the legs up to the sky. Otherwise, we'll move into the beginnings of our headstand now. So the knees come together, tuck the toes under. I'm going to do a tripod headstand today, but you can choose whichever variation you like. Tucking the chin in, we roll down through the spine, bringing the crown of the head as close to your knees as possible and into the floor. Take the hands, fingertips aligned to the knees and the thumb distance of the palms away from the floor. Squeeze the elbows in and pull the shoulders away from the ears. So we're ready to go. We then press the sit bones up to the sky, squeeze the inside seam of the legs together and feel the strength in those legs, particularly the strength and activation through your quads, the front of the thigh, as you feel that connecting to the belly as it draws in. We then lift one heel into a tuck, the second heel into a tuck, and press down into the palms of the hands. You may wish to stay here, or you can extend the legs. Shoulders pull away from the ears. We go for 4, for 3, for 2. Keep squeezing the knees together. We don't want to have splayed legs. It gets a bit unruly and a bit dangerous, so we want to keep everything nice and compressed in, nice and tight in, so we know where everything is. We then lower the feet down to the floor with control. Lower the knees down and extend and roll back into your child's pose. General rule of thumb is if you double the rest child's pose breaths to the breaths that you were in your inversion headstand. And my digestive system's just gone nuts there, so clearly we have started to engage the parasympathetic nervous system. My rest and digest process is starting to kick in, folks, so if you notice that your tummy's going all gurgly, that's a good sign. Beautiful. So we begin to roll up through the spine. And we'll just shift onto your sit bones. Just flip straight over. Simple transition. Taking the soles of the feet into the floor. We reach the arms forward. Palms can face each other. And then rolling down through the spine, one vertebrae at a time. We come all the way back up again. You thought you were going down for a rest, didn't you? No, no. We roll down. Belly draws to spine. And then coming straight back up, exhale. We do 4 more, rolling down. And exhaling up for 3. Exhaling up for 2. Rolling down. Exhaling up. So really starting to feel that lower back and that spine connecting with the abdominal control. Articulating through each vertebrae. The soles of the feet are pressing down into the floor. So if you notice that they're starting to flip up, it means that you're using your hip flexors, not your abdominals. Last one. And rolling down. Beautiful. And we'll take the back of the head to the floor, feet wide to the edges of the mat, and a little windscreen wipe with your knees just to release everything. Amazing. Taking the hands now underneath the sit bones, extend the legs together. We'll bring the elbows underneath the torso, lift the heart and chest, crown of the head to the floor into fish pose. Inhale. Exhale, push down into the elbows, squeeze the inner ankles together, belly draws in. And exhale. Lovely, last one. And exhaling, release all the way down to the floor. We can hug the knees into the chest and maybe shoot the legs over behind the head into plow. Place the hands into the small of the back. Keep squeezing the inside seam of the legs together. We then bend the knees. And perhaps taking the arms over the thighs in deaf man's pose, toes flexed. You may wish to stay holding on to the back of the thighs or take the hands, tented fingers on the floor. Extend the legs and rolling down through the spine, one vertebrae at a time. Keeping the legs as close to the face as you can. Feel each vertebrae compressing one at a time into the floor. We then extend the legs all the way up to the sky. Bending the knees, we then cross right ankle over left knee, foot flexed, and we come into your figure four stretch. Beautiful, extending both legs up to the sky. Bend both knees. We then cross left ankle over right knee and figure four stretch second side. Just notice if you've lost the connection with the breath. Re-engage with that now. Beautiful. We extend both legs all the way up to the sky. Take the left sole of the foot on the floor, peace finger grip with right hand inside big toe, second toe on right leg. Perhaps take your left hand to your left hip. Pushing down through the sole of the left foot, keep the left hip down. We then open the right thigh, foot flexed to the side. Deep inhale. Exhale. And then drawing that leg back up through center, we cross right leg over left. If you can find a bind with the toe around the calf, do so. And then we roll the knees over to the left side and look back towards the right hand. A little supine twist for the lower back. And if you are quite tight through the top of the chest and the shoulders, you feel a stretch through that area on the right side as well. Beautiful. We then come back through to the center. Take your right sole of the foot on the floor, extend the left heel to the sky, peace finger grip with a left hand inside big toe, second toe. And when you're ready, we open the left thigh to the side for 4 breaths. You can take your right hand to the hip. Trying to keep that whole right side on the floor is the key here. 4, 3, 2, 1. And we exhale, last one. We bring that leg back through to the center, cross, left over right. Find a bind if you can do so. If not, it's okay. We'll just roll the knees over to the right side and look back towards the left hand. Feeling that stretch across the top of the chest. Beautiful. We then come back through to the center. Take the soles of the feet together into your reclined goddess pose or Supta Baddha Konasana. Reach the arms above the shoulders, palms face each other. Pull the belly through to the spine. So we're trying to decrease the arch or the gap between the floor and your spine. Notice what happens at the hips. You might be quite tight through the hip flexors and want to bring them together. Just really try and let them go. The arms are reaching, we cross left over right or right under left into eagle arms. Draw the shoulders away from the ears and the forearms away from the face. Continue to pull the belly through to the spine. And release the arms, coming into a 90-degree position. Bring the soles of the feet to the edge of the mat. Just a little counter twist with those thighs as we windscreen wipe the knees. Internal rotate. Beautiful. And then we'll repeat on the second side with our eagle arms. We bring the soles of the feet together. Supta Baddha Konasana. Arms reach above the shoulders. We take left arm now under right. No, we don't. We take right arm under left. No, we don't. Left arm under right. I got confused. Sorry, guys. Do the other side. We lower the shoulders, lift the elbows, forearms away from the face. Beautiful. Deep inhale. And exhale. And when you're ready, release the back of the arms to the floor. Bring the soles of the feet to the edges of the mat and just a little windscreen wipe. Take your time with this. Just notice how the inner thighs feel, how the hips feel. Amazing. And then for our final pose, before our Shavasana, folks, we'll bring the knees into the chest, take the hands to the outer edge, little happy baby pose. You might want to stretch one leg and then the other, whatever feels good. Maybe bring the soles of the feet together and press the knees back. And when you're ready, come down to your Shavasana, your final rest. Just letting everything go. Cooling breaths. Just allow everything to be drowned out that's around you. Perhaps there's noises from outside. Maybe inside your house, other rooms in the house. Just allow all of that to fall away from your awareness and only focus on the sensations in your being, your heartbeat, that internal rhythm, that internal music that is unique to you. How How has the melody of your internal symphony changed, evolved, adapted over the last few months? Has it become richer, more resonant? Or has the sound of your internal orchestra become a little quiet? Are there more musicians in your internal orchestra or less? And without judgment, just bring awareness to that now, that internal state. And perhaps begin to place the hands onto your belly. And feel the connection between the mind, the heart, and the belly. Feel them align. Align in their drive and determination, focus and desire. Your intuition, your emotion, and your reasoning. We are at our most powerful when all of these are in alignment. And taking a deep breath in, begin to roll over to the right side of the body. And when you're ready, come to a seated position with your legs comfortably crossed in front of you. You may wish to sit on a block if you choose. As we close the practice with a round of breath work. Taking the hands either comfortably placed on your lap, or perhaps you wish to have them at your heart prayer center. Feel the sit bones anchored to the floor. Feel the breath flowing with ease through a body that is open, relaxed, and receiving. If there has been anything that has been troubling you, allow it to fall away. Allow the solutions to flow through you now. Know that you are supported, that you are well. And that you will always have a solution, because the answers are within you. And the space that you've created for yourself today, the solutions will flow. Answers will come. All will be well. And we take a deep inhale, sealing the practice on that. Exhale. We inhale. And exhale. Bring the thumbs to your third eye, gently taking a bow. A deep bow. Namaste, everyone. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Thank you so much for joining me.